illustrates and graphs a linear inequalities in two variables. So let us identify first the symbols and its graphs. If the given is more than or less than, we will use a broken line. If it is more than or equal or less than or equal, we will use a solid line. Now the shaded region, if it is more than or equal, the shaded region is above the line. If it is less than or equal, the shaded region is below the line. Okay, so let us take this given. How are we going to graph 2y minus 3x which is more than negative 4? So it is easier to graph this if it is in the form y equals mx plus b. So we will transform this into slope-intercept form. We will start by adding 3x to both sides because we want to isolate y. So 2y is left here. Write down more than, then write down 3x and minus 4. Then finally, divide both sides by 2 so that y is left more than 3 divided by 2 is 3 halves. Write down x. Then negative 4 divided by 2 is negative 2. So since it's already in the slope-intercept form, so we can now graph this using the xy plane. So our y-intercept here is negative 2. So it is located in the y-axis of negative 2. Then to locate for the other point so that we can form a line, the 3 halves, which is the slope, will help us. So this numerator tells us to go up 3 units, and 2, the denominator 2 will tells us to move forward 2 units. So let's go 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, and that's the location of the second point. Connect them using the broken line since the given is more than. Okay, next is identify where is our shaded part. Since it is more than, so our shaded part is in above this line. So this region will be the shaded part. This tells us that the solutions are found in this region and not below the line. So this will be our graph. For given number 2, 2x minus 3y is more than or equal to negative 6. So the same process, we're going to transform this into a slope-intercept form. So we want this y to be isolated. Then we will eliminate 2x and negative 3. So we will start by adding negative 2x to both sides so that negative 3y will be left. Write down more than or equal. Write down negative 2x and minus 6. Then finally, divide both sides by negative 3 so that y will be isolated. Then write down negative 2 divided by negative 3, that is 2/3. Write down x. Negative 6 divided by negative 3 is positive 2. Now notice that our inequalities from more than or equal was changed into less than or equal. It is only done if the given, if we are dividing a negative number. If it is positive, we will just copy it. So after transforming our given into slope-intercept form, we need an xy plane for us to graph these inequalities. So let us plot positive 2, which is our y-intercept. So our positive 2 here is here. Then to locate for the other points, to form a line, so the 2/3 slope will help us. So 2 units upward, 1, 2. Then 3 units forward, 1, 2, 3. And that's the location of the second point. Connect them and we will use a solid line because the inequality is less than or equal. Then where will be our shaded part? Since it is less than or equal, the shaded part is located below. So this is the region wherein the solutions are found. And this is our graph.